Okay. I'm almost wondering if it's the recording. So we'll have to see. It does pick up your guys' audio.
Yay.
So we could try this again.
Okay. In that case, who can give me a recap?
I'm almost
What
dead.
happened last episode? You're almost dead. You got poisoned. What poisoned you?
Some kind of hydra or something? A snake?
Two-headed
It was-
snake
Yeah,
boy?
yes, it was an amphispina.
Yeah.
Where were you when it happened?
In some caverns.
The
Under
caverns
some
of
cemetery.
yeah, underneath. Apparently, they connect to the underground layer of the people. The
I mean, none of you know this, but I was following a golem, and then he ran off for some reason and left me behind, and then, yeah.
right. I just assume that they fucked you up royally and then left you in there to die or escape.
Oh my god, are you guys gonna take vengeance on me?
Yeah, I am.
Well,
I-
we want to get you out first.
I assume that they fucked you up and left you for dead.
Wait, was he hella fucked up when he walked up to us? I thought you
No.
yelled somebody's name and then snake attack.
He was like, "Oh, is that Ophelia?" He was like he didn't know her.
Yes,
"Oh,
he
no."
Is
he
that
was
you?
relatively healthy before the snake monster got to him. But after that, he was not so great.
They sapped all his magic, I swear.
What else happened?
I saw a mushroom.
Yes, there was
Things
a
were looted.
mushroom.
We had to fight we had to fight some two-headed snakes. Oh, you are currently unfucking conscious and we're carrying your ass currently back to town.
I am currently carrying his ass back to town.
Yeah. Ophelia strong.
I'm strong like bull.
I'm not aware of any of this.
No.
You found that
Oh, we
the
also
strange
like.
machine in the woman's
yeah.
dressing lab thing.
Oh yeah, what's her face is definitely fucking dead.
I
She
think we
like
collected some
herself.
stuff.
Yeah, she hung herself.
Somebody has a ring of protection, I think.
We haven't
did not
attuned
wear.
to it.
Somebody fucking wear it. I don't know. Put it on Adorno's limp finger.
I'm putting it on his lip. Here, this will help you.
Finger.
Next time.
And Alhan, you wanted to nurse him back to health. To make some potions and stuff.
If you're able to pay for his healing, go for it. Just be
How
aware.
much does that cost?
Yeah, it's expensive healing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like how much though?
It was gonna like tap us out. Like a good.
Yeah, I think it was
amount.
going to tap us. Let's tap it up. Yeah,
Like
tap y'all out.
A good 10,000.
I
No.
thought it was only like 150 gold or something.
150.
It was at least 200.
I definitely have that.
For a fully restored ability damage, it's 100 gold, but you're also they're not going to tell you, hey, here you go, 100 gold. It's going to be probably a lot more.
Yes, the 100 gold is the cost of material components for whoever's going to cast the spell. You actually need to find a spellcaster and pay them for their services as well.
Can a mage do it, or does it have to be a priest of some kind?
Yeah,
It has to be someone with divine magic.
That's why I was like, is there not like fantasy, like universal healthcare? Can we not go take him to the doctor?
Not in this fucking feudal age.
Is there a divine spellcaster in the council that is alive and not against us?
Nope.
No, none of the council members are divine casters at all.
Yeah, I'm not high enough to know restoration.
No,
Well, I can't make any suggestions. I'm unconscious.
No priests or something we can take them to.
In fact, I'm gonna go make a sandwich. You guys can.
Okay, bye.
Talk about it.
Have fun.
Come back just to be more unconscious. Wait, we've just generally started then, I guess. Where are we?
You guys are still in the underground area. Specifically, you are just outside Ziva's lab.
think we were discussing whether or not we wanted to wait for a second and regroup, or if we were just booking it out of here.
I thought we were booking it out.
I thought we were leaving at
Okay.
like straight up.
All right.
I mean, your companion is unconscious after succumbing to poison.
And not just unconscious, 1 point from death. Or actually, I think 2 points from death.
And not to where it's a problem.
Yeah.
So like one wrong move, like we drop his body and he could pass away.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah,
Nope,
actually,
Oh,
that-
God.
That's why I was like,
serious
is it safe to move him?
yeah,
As long as
it's safe to
don't
move him.
bump my head on anything.
Just don't fucking throw him off the edge of a bridge or something.
Okay,
Don't let him have
Ophelia.
water hard.
No pressure.
Whee!
Did you die again, Ophelia?
Can you not hear me again?
I don't know.
No, we
I can
can.
hear you now.
Okay.
We can hear you.
God damn it.
We can hear you.
Okay, good.
I'm hearing you currently.
I think she's just trolling us.
I am not trolling you.
That would be really. I would have fell for it if you really were.
I'm having difficulties and it's very exhausting.
Sorry.
But yes, you are currently in the lab. What do you guys want to do?
All right, do something, people.
I thought we
Wait
were
yourself.
booking it. We're getting the fuck out of here.
We're
We can go back later.
escaping with a Tornos body.
Yeah.
Was there a safe route back? Like, did you clear a path?
I mean, pretty much, right?
It wasn't like a. Do we still have to crawl through like that crevice? Is
Yes,
that the thing?
the way back is back through the tunnels that led you here. So the way you know to get back to the surface is way back towards the cemetery, the original shack.
I figured we'd just go that way.
Yeah.
Carefully.
Oh, what else?
Okay. You guys make your way slowly, almost painfully slowly back towards the cemetery. In fact, by the time you get there, your legs are burning from having climbed so many stairs and you are exhausted, Ophelia. Or actually, Ophelia, give me a constitution check.
Oh my god. Don't pass out.
I feel like I don't know. I just feel like I forgot to have my dice tower out. Dice tower. That was gonna be good. For my con check, it's a 14.
You are fatigued by the time you get to the cemetery.
Oh my gosh, this is so heavy. Oh my god, please somebody take him. I can't.
Or Dorno's turn, he poops his pants a little bit.
Please don't.
Too late, I already said it. It's canon.
Is he dying? Is he evacuating his bowels? Did he give up the
Yes.
ghost?
Yes, he's dying. He's literally dying.
Oh shit!
No, you're just unconscious.
That soup you ate.
Too much cabbage.
Ugh. There's always too much cabbage. Well,
But you are back in the cemetery on the northwestern end of town.
Wait, if I healed myself, would that take me out of fatigue?
No.
Damn it. Never mind. I tried.
How close is the closest road where we could potentially flag down one of the floaty people movers?
The ether trams do not come to this part of town. They're like buses, and this is on the fringe.
For reasons.
Yeah,
Okay.
this is very old.
Horses and carts.
Yeah, is there a cart nearby or something? Like we're in a cemetery, maybe.
Give me a
Cart of
perception
some
check.
sort.
They're gonna try to bury him.
Okay, I got a 7.
Unfortunately, Savith, you see nothing in the gloom.
Seriously, who took the wizard from me? I'm not going a step
I'll
further
take-
with him.
I will take the wizard. I think I'm pretty strong. For now.
Rolled a 14.
Unfortunately, in the dark, you do not see anything as well.
Wait, can I do a perception check? I'm like puffing and puffing, but I can see in the dark.
Yeah, sure.
So we're hoofing it.
Hey, that's much better, and I wish that was my con check. My perception is a 28.
Jesus.
Yes. In fact, as you're kind of like hands on your hips, like sucking in wind, you do happen to spy somewhat far away near a shed is looks like a barrow or cart of some kind.
I
A
retrieved
barrow?
the cart for like a wheelbarrow.
There's I point this out to people.
Well, that
I'm
makes
tired.
it Miriam.
There are, however, no animals to pull it.
Mm.
Damn it, the
It's
only
not
person that can summon
something-
animals is well, almost dead. Mostly dead.
Well, I guess we're hoofing it together by pushing it or pulling
Yeah,
it.
can we do that? Can we push it?
Yeah, of
Mhm.
course. Savith, you gingerly place Adorno's body into the cart. And together the four of you are able to kind of take up the harnesses lashed to it, and you begin pulling it along the road.
All right.
I give you guys encouragement because I'm fatigued.
I froth at the mouth.
Oh, shit.
But
Is
not so
there-
much that I start to choke on it, just a little bit.
Just like a baby.
Just a
Someone
slight
cleverly
foam.
tilts him on his side.
I tilt his head.
I use prestidigitation on him to get rid of the foam.
Yeah, is there like a is there a quarter in town that's like where we would find healers or priests or
Not in this
anyone who can
not in this
help?
area.
heal him? Obviously not here, but like
I will allow anyone to make either a knowledge local or knowledge religion check.
Anyone?
Anyone?
Not you.
not you. I'll do a local.
Neither.
I have no local or religion.
Dirty 20.
That's better than mine.
yes. Aveline, you recollect that there are a couple of temples in the inner city, not far from the Scholastic District. One of them could perhaps be able to help you.
Ooh.
We should head towards that side of town, and I point roughly in the direction. There's maybe some people that could help us over there. We can find a healer.
Lead the way. I don't know. Go near the divine districts.
I agree.
no.
We'll head that way.
All
Start
right.
dragging the cart. How
Okay.
long will it take us to get there?
It does take you some time, or at least it takes you a fair amount of time to reach the edge of the inner city where the ether trams actually begin.
Yeah, that we can ditch the cart.
Actually, I need you all to make strength checks as you're doing this.
Okay.
Wait, do I need to make a strength check? I'm not helping.
17.
I'm not helping either because I'm.
Oh, well, then I guess the two people who are pulling, Savith
I
and
got
Alhan.
22.
I got a 17.
Okay, you guys are actually able to pull him the whole way, but I do need both of you guys to make constitution checks as well.
Okay.
Okay. That's a 1.
Oh no.
I got an 18.
Alhan, you are exhausted. In fact, by the end of it, when you reach the outskirts, you are too sheepish to admit it, but Savith has been basically pulling all of it by herself for the last couple miles. You've just kind of had your hands on it.
I've been cheering you guys with some tired but uplifting music.
Does that
I've
give
just
us?
been in the front, leading the way.
Well, it was a nat 1. There was no saving that.
But you do reach the inner district, and you are able to flag down an ether tram. As you travel towards the inner district, let me see which temple you actually arrive at.
Did I lose everyone again?
No, I was
No.
thinking.
Oh, okay.
just-
Sorry.
Yeah, sorry,
I,
just
I was just like, oh no, it's quiet again.
Conscious. I have a small seizure and no one notices.
Oh my god.
I notice. I make sure you're not biting your own tongue off.
Oh,
sorry, I just got to find the right one. I should have prepared for this particular thing.
Buddy.
I'll say at this time, I only know of the one that would be there.
Doing.
Okay, I got it. The one that you remember, Aveline, is a large marble building with a golden symbol on its steeple depicting an enclosed six-pointed star.
Okay. And I see that one. Do I find it? Are we there?
Yes.
Okay.
You guys stop at an ether tram close to the district, and you guys have to carry him the rest of the way, but Savith is able to do so without too much difficulty.
Wha-
do they get any weird looks on the subway?
Or probably.
No, you guys pull like a Weekend at Bernie's kind of a thing. Like
Oh.
they just make you nod.
He's just drunk.
He had too
Um,
much to drink.
Yeah, no, there at this time of night there wasn't actually anybody else on the ether tram.
Okay. Is it like open? Do we have to like pound on the door and see if anybody's home kind of thing? Or is it just walk in and
The doors are closed and the lights appear to be off.
pound on the door? Help! Help! We have an injured person.
It takes several attempts before you even hear activity, but after a minute or so, a light appears on the inside and the door creaks open. Standing before you is a tall feminine figure with a white veil draped across her face. What brings you to our temple at this time of night?
Our companion, he's been
Poisoned?
horribly injured. He's poisoned. He's on the brink of death. Is there a healer here who can help?
Yes. Bring him inside. I will do what I can. She opens the door and gestures for you to come in.
I
Oh,
carry
thank you.
him in.
The inside of the temple is almost sterilely white. Only a few golden embellishments adorn the various pillars and walls. She leads you down a hallway to a series of small rooms. She leads you to one in particular that has a very clean bed set into one corner. Please, place him down.
I look at you
place
guys because
him
I'm like, I
down
still
on the
can't
bed.
really carry him.
We all maybe we're all helping at this point.
Just not at
We all
Savith.
got a limb.
Put him
It's
on the
like,
bed.
She begins to run her fingers lightly over his body, checking and prodding, examining the many wounds from the amphispina. What caused these?
A two-headed
Two-headed
snake. A big one.
His breathing is very shallow. It seems he succumbed to poison, but it looks as though he may yet live. I can assist you, but the herbs and reagents are quite rare. It is customary for a tithing to be made in these cases.
What kind of how much were we talking
We
about?
are we're actually working on city business for Duran. It's Councillor
Yeah.
Duran. I'm sure the council members would want him to be taken care of, and they would pay the bill.
Give me a bluff check.
Sure, let's lie to a clergy.
I'm not lying. He should.
True.
I believe he should.
I back her
Saying
up
he
on
should,
this lie.
and I'm sure they will. Are very different things.
I'm going to back Aveline up on this bluff, if that's okay. So can I also make a bluff check?
Yeah, Sabbath.
You can make a bluff check. And if you are above the threshold, you will actually be aiding her in hers and give her a +2. But I'm making a little tick here, and that is definitely not a lawful act, and you are sliding further towards chaotic.
Okay, that's fine.
That was only a 10, so if she's helping me, it's only a 12.
Uh,
We'll have to see what you rolled.
I got a 27.
Hey, Jesus, you blasted
Yeah,
out the
too bad
fucking
you weren't the
water.
primary one, but she at first looks kind of skeptically at Aveline, but as soon as you start to speak up, your official attire seems to sway her, and she nods. Yes, yes. I'm sure that we can rely on the council for their generosity. Please give me a moment, and I will get the necessary goods.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
She sweeps elegantly from the room.
Oh my
Does the
god.
church ever send debt collectors?
Man, I'm just gonna make Duran pay. I'm gonna be like, fuck you.
It's a part of our fees. They still haven't paid us yet.
No, they haven't. They owe us.
Well, we could take it out of what they were gonna pay, I suppose. They owe you.
No. This is called expenses. So
Yeah.
these
This is
are
a business expense.
This is a business expense. Which means they can make it as a tax write-off, so it actually helps them in the end. But we should be getting our full pay. Whatever that full pay is that we did not negotiate.
No, we did not. We're very bad at this.
Oh, tell them.
Oof, I went back.
Is there anybody else around at this time of night, or is it just the one priestess here?
It appears to be just the one priestess. You don't see anybody else around.
Okay.
I look around because I find this place fascinating. I've never been in I've never been in a human church before.
It seems very clean.
Weird.
In fact, it strikes you as something between a bureaucracy and a healer's hut. There are numerous poultices, jars of herbs, and other chemicals numerous to identify, perched on shelves around this room, but they are all very neatly organized. White cabinets with lattice fronts cover up various linens and other clean white sheets.
This place is very clinical. I do believe this is the cleanest place I've ever seen.
We have found that filth breeds infection.
Oh, you're back. That makes... I actually don't very much understand it because everything is usually underwater for me, so I will take your word for it.
Yes, our Lord Esokar seeks to cleanse all ills in the world. He despises his rival Sikva for spreading disease. Therefore, we keep his temples holy monuments to cleanliness.
So
Please, step back from your friend.
I step back and I whisper to one of my friends, I'm like, literally your god that's means sickness is named Sikva?
There's usually multiple.
Never mind.
But she stands over Adorno's body, muttering words under her breath and sprinkling a shimmering powder across his body. Kera dief poro gningil qual. Efil gara vances sin de sur. She closes her hands, and a golden warmth begins to spread across Adorno's body. Adorno, you are cured of all temporary ability damage.
All right. Am I still unconscious?
Yes.
Probably.
All right. I'm making another sandwich.
Oh wait, okay, after I see this, can I try healing him with the wand now?
You can, but before you actually get the chance, you do see her combining it with a supplemental incantation, and she brushes her fingers gently across his brow, and Adorno, sorry, fuck.
It's not just me!
You recover. Hang on, let me see how much this does.
I'm gonna call you guys the AAA.
Since A, I'm stuck on Mars.
Guys,
No, it was
guys, we need to call AAA, okay? We just gotta call AAA. Just trust me, okay?
We got spiders in the house. Then why are we calling AAA?
What A's are we have? Oh, Adorno, Alhan, and Evelyn, I see.
Yeah.
Adorno, you recover 40 hit points.
Oh, nice.
Dang.
Ooh,
If you're not
nice.
at full, I'll be surprised.
I am at full health. Exactly full health.
I rolled
Wow.
nice.
really, really good on that cure moderate.
Yeah. Still unconscious?
No,
All right.
if your hit points are above positive, you regain consciousness.
Any other condition? Do I have like weakness or something? Am I
Say
dazed?
again?
Do I have like weakness or dazed or anything?
I mean, play it however you want, but mechanically, no.
Okay, cool. I
Hell yeah.
stir, my eyes flutter open, and I say, "Is there foam on my face?"
I cleaned it off.
I'm all sticky.
I've
Wow.
been pressure
Probably threw up
digitating on
while you were
you.
asleep.
What did you guys do to me while I was unconscious? And I wiped the foam
It
off
did
my
not.
mouth.
I carried your ass up a fucking cliff. I do not deserve that.
Wow, that was amazing. That was quicker than I thought. I'll turn to the priestess and be like, "You're amazing."
You do amazing work.
Isakar works many wonders through us, his faithful.
Wow.
I thank her sincerely.
Of course.
I dig 10 gold out of my pouch and say, "This is just for you for being so incredibly good at your job, and I know that Counselor Duran will pay you promptly for the rest."
Oh, I can only hope that he is as good to his word as you are. Thank you. I will see that this goes towards securing many good works.
I'm getting some weird vibes off of this chick.
She probably doesn't believe me, but that's okay.
I am unclean because I have a small mucus lining upon my lower half, which is completely natural and not gross.
So you made that?
You are sliming all over my floor.
Okay.
My clean floor.
It's not that much. It's not slime. It is a thin mucus membrane to keep me hydrated.
Hydrate, don't
Why do I
dehydrate.
picture Ian
She
just
does not say
holding,
that.
holding a fan in front of him's like, "You're leaking all over my floor." Just with a fan in front of him being all sassy. Moving on.
Adorno, I'm glad you're feeling better. Why were you in a cave?
Why were you?
It wasn't a
Ugh.
cave at first.
Yeah, we actually because we didn't have any leads on finding you yet. We and we had actually been assured by one of the What are they called? The Ascended? Is that right? Are they called the Ascended?
And the Ascended would be who?
Absolution. The Absolution.
Never heard of them.
That's the group that took you. The terrorists. The
Oh, I see.
literal revolutionaries that want to steal people's magic.
Did they tell me their name, Ian?
I don't remember if.
No, you did not.
Yeah, they
Yeah, I don't think Arvis ever actually explicitly gave you that information.
So I bring everybody up to speed since they already heard it last session. I told them everything that happened.
That was the leader.
Indeed. Although he said they don't have a leader officially.
Well, he talked to any of the followers and they call him the leader.
We're more of an autonomous collective.
God, I stab you.
It's a watery bit.
When did the British get here?
So I take it you guys have learned about this group?
They can steal magic, and we thought that's what was going to happen to you.
Are you sure they didn't do anything to you? You succumbed to that snake immediately.
I have no memory of it.
I honestly think he just might be a little
I
inexperienced
toyed
when
with
it
his
comes
mind, I don't
to you know, any sort of physical action.
I was poisoned, not deafened.
We were talking quietly.
We're talking quietly, but probably
Yeah,
not
right in front of
quietly
me.
enough.
I was poisoned. I could still hear you.
You're standing 2 feet away.
Oh, he thinks he can hear things now. I felt really bad for him.
I don't know.
Okay, the cleric is just rolling her eyes at this point.
I was going to say, you do see the cleric standing somewhat serenely, but with her hands steepled around her stomach and her head tilted slightly.
Oh, we should probably go. We should probably go.
I thank her again and I just start walking out.
Yeah, we should probably
Oh,
go.
okay.
Yeah.
Do we have to,
We can leave the.
Do we have to watch for anything with him? Is there anything, any aftercare instructions?
Give thanks to Asokar, and I think you should be just fine.
Will do. Thank you again. And
Of course, I will be speaking to the council soon. Please.
yes. Let's go.
Leave quickly. Quickly and awkwardly. I like out the corner of my eye I see her grabbing a bucket. Like
Oh God.
No, you see her gingerly pull some of those clean linens and drop them on the floor where you were.
it's so
She
rude.
just pats on them with her toe.
It is mucus. It's naturally occurring.
She does not like mucus.
I think she knows it's mucus.
You guys literally have mucus on the inside. I don't know why it's bad to
That's
have
the
it on
point.
the
It's on
outside.
the inside.
Keep it contained.
On the inside that counts.
Yeah, but yours is gross.
Oh.
Mine keeps me hydrated.
Ow.
Oh, you can't tell me that the mucus that comes out your nose is beautiful. I see no objections. I rest my case.
While we're walking and talking.
Yeah, what exactly have you guys been up to? And what day is it?
Well, we
Not for a while.
imprisoned another person. We interrogated them. We what was it? What was that other thing we did? We did we found out that Ziva is dead. She killed herself.
Good God. You know why?
Redheaded lady has declared war on the council.
Oh, yeah.
I have one more question.
Yes.
Yes.
What is the guard captain doing here?
Oh, she's cool.
Oh, she's helping now.
Yeah, she's cool.
Alright. I give her a sidelong glance, but I don't say anything.
Oh, I say not so quietly. Sabbath or Aveline may or may not have definitely stuck her tongue down Sabbath's
we
throat.
don't need to. We don't need to keep talking about it. It's
Oh yeah,
Before I
what's her face is
Control the
dead too.
character, Just for context.
Horny lady is also dead.
I'm sorry.
Council Lady Barrera.
Lady Vorera. And
was
she had
horny.
a sex cult.
I see.
Yeah, her house was interesting.
It was
Yeah.
and dangerous in a. It's kind of funny, in hindsight, but
Yeah, the soup and the tour and the perfume.
I have no words for that incident, which I didn't really take a part of, but
It's
but
awkward.
yeah.
I kind of beat the shit a little bit out of Adorno. I felt bad about that.
Sorry, you did
Oh,
Or
what?
not Alhan, sorry. See, it happens to me too.
Yeah, I also kind of had to burn a couple charges. One to break the spell on her. I hand the staff back to Adorno.
Yeah, sorry, we used that a bit.
I dust it off and I polish it with my robe.
It does feel to be a little underpowered.
I will let you know what was used on it.
Anything left in this thing?
The dispel magic charge was burned.
There were 2 dispel magic charges, weren't there?
Yeah, I burnt the last one.
What was the other one used for?
I don't know.
Okay. I don't have the paper
I
in front of me.
I don't specifically remember, but I think he's right. I think they're both used up.
Yeah.
Okay. So why don't we start with what's left?
I'm checking what's on it right now. Give me a second.
Yeah, I'm traveling.
No, so it actually had one charge of dispel magic.
Oh,
So
it did?
I burnt that one charge. Burnt the resist energy. You used a charge of repulsion, so
Right.
it only has 2 charges of those left.
What's the level of repulsion, just so I have it down.
Yeah. So 2 charges of repulsion.
What
I
level?
don't. Repulsion is a level 6 spell.
Well, when you have charges of something, isn't there a level to the charge?
13th.
Okay.
Wait, what do you mean a level to the charge?
So the spell has a caster level too on it, doesn't it?
I mean, the caster level for the item it's going to be the same for all the spells.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
so it'd be 13th.
Okay.
So you still have 2 charges of dismissal. I believe you used the shield charge already from a different fight. I could be wrong. I don't know. And 2 charges of lesser globe of invulnerability. I know you haven't used that.
Okay.
So it's dispel and resist that are completely gone. If you know them, I believe you can recharge it.
I don't think I'm at that level yet. Only level 2 spells.
Okay, yeah, dispelled magic's another level.
Also, I don't think you need to know those spells. I think you can spend spell slots to recharge it, but I'm not sure. Let me look that up while you guys keep doing stuff.
So I can recharge a high level spell with a level 1 spell slot?
No, but you might be able to recharge it with several level 1 slots.
Oh, okay.
All your slots. So, while you were talking to that, you described him as not quite human anymore, and you said that he worked with your mentor, or used to.
Yes, he did. That's what he claimed. Said he was actually constructed by him.
You described him as an automaton of metal
And flesh.
basically fused with flesh.
Yep.
Oh, that's horrifying. You see Alhan slightly almost want to puke. Because it's the idea of merging flesh and steel just sounds horrifying.
He turns a
found
bit
it rather
green in the
bad.
face.
Living metal.
And
Not in the same sense.
and your mentor never confided in you, obviously, that he did anything like this before or even knew this person. Do you think he knew what was happening here?
Oh,
Was
I'd
he
like to
hiding this
see.
from us?
I would like to watch Sabbath as we're talking about this, especially about the council members' involvement.
Oh, like you need me to step away?
Huh?
No, like she's trying to see your reaction.
Yeah.
My sense motive is a 22.
Sabbath, do you have any strong reactions to hearing about any of this?
I feel as dumb as a rock, TBH. I mean, every time I try to do like a knowledge or like check, I don't really get very good scores. So I don't.
Well, for some slight background, they're saying that Adorno, his mentor is Councilmember Sharam, who you know. And it has been indicated that Councilmember Sharam was involved with the creation of the leader of this underground resistance.
So I'm just wondering if he knew more than he let on. If he knowingly sent us into something he was involved in and didn't want to tell us about.
Which brings up another concern. I'm assuming Adorno told us about what the discs are.
That would mean he would know what happened to all these missing soldiers or defecting soldiers, I suppose.
Missing
Perhaps.
soldiers?
Or guards, missing guards, right?
Wasn't that related to the sex house?
No.
No.
I mean, there were some, yes, that unfortunately
Not
got
all.
caught up in that. But no, actually, Adorno, give me an intelligence check.
Actually, I'm gonna have to pause for 1 minute. There's somebody
Never
coming in. Hang on.
Okay.
It's all those sandwiches.
The penis sandwich.
What?
Nothing.
Sandwich now.
I'm the asshole on the other side of the phone that will yell shit.
Man.
But I'll save him the trouble while he's figuring out stuff. Adorno tells you guys, or tells you specifically, Savith, that he might have recognized some of the outfits that the people he saw down there as being reminiscent of guard clothes.
So some of them definitely defected to join the
The
cult or
absolution.
whatever.
Dead or alive?
Alive,
Alive.
as in he saw them in the dining hall portion.
Gotcha.
Okay,
Chilling.
okay. I thought he
That's-
was, well, I don't, this is probably something I wouldn't know character-wise, but like when you were talking about all those people in the cafeteria like area, I thought they were all kind of like
Yeah, many of them
word?
were dressed in rags or otherwise very downtrodden.
yeah, rags and downtrodden.
Hmm.
Okay, and then the guards also joined, and they're not, I guess, would be able to ask Adorno if they seemed like they're there with their own volition. Bleh.
Yes, I mean, I'd imagine he would say yes. Everybody seemed like they were there by choice.
Okay.
No one looked beat to shit or chained. Probably.
I guess at some point I have to go down there and find them and be like, "What's up?"
I think we have another reason to go down there anyway.
Yeah.
Now, what concerns me now is Shiram.
Mhm.
The fact that he had a hand in making this thing, and I think he knows about the discs.
He must.
He's currently holding one of them that we gave him.
Mm.
But granted,
That you gave him, right?
Yeah.
That was a mistake.
If Adorno's telling you, if Adorno has told you everything, then he will have also told you that according to Arvis, each one of the council members, with the exception of Ziva, already had one. So that
He
means that
lied.
Ram is now in
now has
possession of
two.
two.
Or at least two.
At least two.
We have two of them.
We've gone.
No, you have one of them.
And
That's
he,
right,
Because
we
you
have-
gave him
and
one.
he fucking lied. He fucking
so-
lied straight to our faces.
I don't know.
He
what
He
has-
said
asked-
he'd never seen anything like that before.
Yes, he
At this point, I don't, if like, you know how you guys were talking about or saying that Sabbath before I took over was like a lapdog. I don't really feel like I could trust the council enough to just be blindly following orders. And if that changes my alignment, then I guess that changes my alignment. I'm there.
She's there.
Well,
She's getting her
lawful-
radicalization point.
well, it's
every
also lawful can be your own moral code as well.
I mean, I'm not gonna be. What is it? What is a lawful, true
Stupid.
lawful, or whatever?
Lawful dumb. No.
Awful dumb.
Yes,
Lawful
well,
stupid.
there's already been some things that you've done that have already pushed you into kind of the neutral good sort of category. You haven't explicitly like gone to the point of actively breaking laws, so you're not quite to chaotic good yet. But you're still hovering in the neutral, maybe trending towards chaotic good. But it doesn't have to be anything decided just yet. You're moving in that direction. Just FYI.
Okay, that's fine with me. We're there.
We're there.
I think we should have a talk with the red-headed lady and see if she can give us any information on this, because I'm pissed.
Maybe she's the only one that has the right idea about anything that's happening here.
Well, we also did not find a circle with Ziva. So it's now going to be safe to assume he has at least a minimum of 3.
I'm
Or
starting to
someone
think that she
does.
didn't kill herself either. I think that she was just murdered like the other ones and made to look like she killed herself.
I saw no defensive wounds on her hands or arms.
You don't need defensive wounds if you got hit with magic.
Would I know that a charm spell wouldn't prevent you from killing yourself?
Not necessarily charm, it could also be, you can also make somebody go to sleep.
I mean, I think you checked to see if there's any sort of lingering magic on her, but I don't know if that lasts very long.
Yeah, the body has been here for days.
A few days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a feeling that magic would dissipate at that point.
I mean, maybe she just got talked into it. You know, told she
Suggestion
had
is
no
a
other-
thing. Like,
Told she had no other choice. It was her fault.
and there is charms, some pretty dark magic that are charms that you can get somebody to hurt themselves.
With a arcane check of 22, would I know if there's charm-related schools of magic that allow someone to actually kill themselves?
This would be more like a spellcraft check, but
Okay.
assuming it's roughly the same.
same, maybe the same thing.
Okay. Yes, there are schools of magic, such as there are strong enchantment magics that can cause someone to do something like that, if that were the case.
Is
There's
any-
no overt evidence to suggest it is the case, but it could be.
Okay.
I just think
You are
it's
quite
suspicious
sure
that
she
there's.
died of asphyxiation.
I'm just saying it's suspicious. Like, the other two crime scenes were, like, definitely, like, it looked like somebody was looking for something.
I mean, the only thing we know for sure is that you found the spine to that journal, but
Yeah.
not the actual journal. So we can assume that somebody was there.
It could be mended, but whatever magic was on this book will no longer be there.
Right.
But maybe some writing might
We
still
probably
be there.
can't get that back, but I think we can. That at least tells us this was tampered with. Someone
I
was
do
there.
give Adorno Varera's spellbook.
Make Adorno wear that ring now that he's awake. Too.
Yeah, also I give him
Yeah,
the ring.
yeah. Shove the ring on his finger and give him the book. There was another, wasn't there? There was
I
another
was.
magical one too.
Froth on my mouth, and now you're shoving rings on me.
Yes.
The
And
Varus
giving you
spellbook
magic
is
It's for
not
your
within,
protection.
It's
in my-
for your protection.
inventory. But yes.
You don't go into scary caves without protection, okay?
Yes,
Yes.
I am an adult. I know this.
You now have a Master Wizard's spellbook.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I
Um,
leaf through it, and what do I see?
Ferrero spellbook.
Also, you're definitely not going to
Ooh.
betray us because you're Sharam's apprentice, right?
Not at all. And I just like wave dismissively as I look at the book.
Squinting suspiciously.
I do do a sensitive check just in case of a
Not outside.
26.
Hold on. If you roll good, do I have to tell you what I'm thinking? Like, how does that work?
No, I
What
just
if-
discern
what
if you want to bluff, then you would have to counter roll a bluff roll. But if you are not attempting to conceal your emotions, then you don't have to do anything.
I see. No, I'm just looking at the book.
Okay.
Yeah,
so.
he seems totally oblivious to your suspicions.
I am an open book.
Oh.
Get it?
I throw an empty bottle at his head.
Your human leadership is incredibly, well, distrustful.
And Adorno, just for the record, the book you're holding contains every enchantment spell of 5th level or lower from the core rulebook.
Ooh. Okay.
Basically, every enchantment spell that's in your little deck of spells.
It benefits
below,
you more than
level
me.
5 or below.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, it benefits you more than me.
Yeah.
I can't turn a lot of enchantment magic into potions.
Well, it'll benefit us all.
I get my magic from music, so that does not help me in the least bit.
I can read Verera's arcane writings, but not all magic can translate into a potion.
Nope, I don't study to become magic. I am magic. I twirl.
Congratulations.
Reminds me of the Atlantica
But you
version. in,
slightly higher on the
Kingdom
totem
Hearts.
pole. You are magic. Congratulations. Puts you slightly higher on the totem pole. Now, what is our next step?
Well,
Sharon is now a person of interest. Because this is now a questionable problem.
I
I
guess the
think just
question
we
is
rest.
sure, for sure.
I'm all for that.
Yeah. We should all recoup. I guess you guys go to Adorno's place.
Oh
And
yeah,
I'll
would
go
you like
back
to see
to my
Hawthorne?
I'm sure Hawthorne would be happy to have his master back.
Yes.
I mean, I only have one bed, and I'm taking it, guys. Sorry.
Oh, I've been sleeping in your bathtub.
I see.
I mean, I could go back to the.
We could
my
also go back to the
uncle's
inn.
pub or, yeah.
Is there anyone tied up in my apartment still?
Oh no,
No.
he got out.
He escaped.
I see.
Hawthorne helped him escape. He chewed his little spines.
I don't believe that.
100%
I think he did.
it.
Yeah, he 100% did. I think he got lured over with cabbage.
He's a very cute little traitor. It's fine.
Cute little traitor.
That's what the bread picture was for. A threat.
I have to turn your
They cooked him in
bed to
revenge.
bread. But no, I mean everyone's more than welcome to come back to the pub. Sabbath probably doesn't want to go to the pub though, because it's not a.
Sabbath has her own place.
Yeah, she's got her own place.
Yeah, I got a house.
She's like, I
not
got
that I can sleep there. I got an office.
Oh god.
More
Hard
shit I gotta
boiled
do in
cup.
your lab, so I'm coming with you. You're getting a roommate.
I'm just gonna follow you guys, kind of distractedly as I leaf through the book.
Are we splitting
And
up?
I go-
Where's everybody going?
We're splitting up
Are
then.
we splitting up?
I think we're splitting up.
Okay. I believe
I guess
Avelina.
I'm gonna go with Adorno to his place. He's gaining a roommate.
I believe Aveline and I are going back to the inn.
Why are we going back to my place?
Because you have a lab.
He wants to use your
He
shit.
wants to- yeah.
He wants to use your shit, yeah.
He found out you have stuff. It's like somebody finds out you have a 3D printer and they're like, oh dude, I'm gonna
Oh,
print all
dude.
this shit.
Don't
Well, I'm
mind me.
using
It's
my own
only gonna take
material.
6 hours.
You just have a lab I can use.
Yes, we're going to be sitting in silence and studying our own.
Oh my god, that sounds like a
Lost
wet
in our
dream
own
for the two of
studying.
you. It's awful.
Nerds.
We're gonna go fucking get drunk.
Gonna go be hyping you up while you try to make some coin at the pub.
Hell yeah.
Can I learn every spell I'm capable of learning immediately, or does that take?
It takes time and money.
You
Yes.
can get some information from that one guy. Hold on. what's his
Okay,
name?
so technically, these spells are not in your spell book; they are in a spell book.
Right.
If there are any of your level, you can prepare them from that spell book.
But I can also copy them.
Yes, you can copy them into yours, and that does take time and gold.
How much time? How much gold?
Enough time to where you can do, I think, maybe one a night. I don't recollect the gold. You can look at the wizard thing, and it'll tell you.
Checking right now.
I'm going to run to the restroom really quick while you guys are looking that up.
I'm not even sure I'm going to take anything at this point, but I'm certainly looking.
So let's see.
Okay, let's see. Copy spells.
It's half the cost to write the spell into the spell book.
That's the cost from what?
Because if you're doing independent research, which is usually researching a spell, duplicating existing spell, the cost of the research new spell, Time required or left at the GM discretion, but it probably should take at least 1 week and a cost of 1,000 gold per level. But that's independent research.
Yes, the spot right above it. A wizard can add a spell to his book whenever he encounters one on a scroll or another wizard spell book. No matter the source, you must first decipher the magical writing. But you can do that just by casting Read Magic.
Right.
And you must spend 1 hour studying the spell. At the end of the hour, you need to make a spellcraft check with a DC of 15 plus the spell's level. So in this book, anything from 15 to 20, since they're up to 5th level spells. If you have specialized in that school of spell, you gain a +2 bonus, but you don't.
Nope.
If the check succeeds, you understand it and can copy it into your book.
Well, if I have the time to learn the spell, I have the time to take a 20 for each one.
You can't take 20s on things that have potential failure.
Yeah, okay.
If you fail, you cannot understand or copy the spell. You cannot attempt to learn or copy that spell again until 1 week has passed. Ergo, the no 20s.
Okay.
Let's see. To copy it into your spell book, it takes 1 hour per spell level. Cantrips take 30 minutes. It takes up 1 page. It costs. Looks like whatever the spell level is squared times 10.
Holy shit.
So the first level spell would be 10 gold. The second level spell is 40 gold. Third level 90. Fourth 160.
Not as high as I was thinking.
Okay. So that's not happening.
No, I mean you can copy all the enchantment spells for probably like 150 gold and several hours.
How much do you got on you?
Well, it wouldn't be 150 gold. It would be a lot more than that.
I mean 10 gold for every first level enchantment spell. Like there can't be that many first level enchantment spells in the rule book.
There are 3 enchantment at first level, so that's 30 right there. And then there's 1, 2, 3. There are 3 first level or second level.
So 120.
120 just for that. So that's already 170. I haven't even gotten to level 3 yet.
You
It's
said
gonna,
the
be
core,
it's gonna be like thousands of gold to copy all of this.
you said the core rule book?
Mhm.
Okay. I'm
Level
on,
3,
I'm
there's
on-
5.
I mean, but you can only cast what, second level spells already?
Yeah.
Like there's no point in copying anything above it anyway. So right now you only need 150 gold to copy everything that you can conceivably cast.
That's true. I mean, I could just lug this thing around until I reach certain levels and then copy it then.
It's a
Yeah, I
long-term
mean
project.
you're a wizard. Like books are your thing.
That's true.
You're wizardary.
Okay, there's probably nothing I'm going to take anyway, now that I'm looking at it.
I'm sending you a list, Jason.
Sleep, I mean, sleep would be helpful. And that's only 10, so I think I might do
Sleep
that.
is one of the most useful fucking
Yeah.
spells in existence.
Yeah, I think I might go with
Does
sleep.
a magical pillow just go over their face? Sleep.
No. It makes them go to sleep and you just coup de grace their ass.
Amazing.
Wake up if you take hostile action against them, though.
Yeah, but their ass is on the ground already.
It's true. It basically
You have
just makes them prone for 1 turn
Just
or
take
something.
really hostile action.
Yeah. No, my last character, she loved putting people to sleep. It was great.
Day's Monster would be good, too.
Or you
That's
just throw them off a cliff, you carry them and throw them off a cliff.
Bye.
You DDT them.
Bro, we did some war crimes. We did some war crimes.
Okay, so for now, I'm just going to learn sleep. I assume we're back in my apartment.
Yes, everybody has gone their separate directions. Adorno, you and Alhan are at your apartment. Hawthorne is very happy to see you, squeaking everywhere. Wee, 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 wee. He's wagging his little stumpy butt. But yes, you are at home and you can sit down and copy some of these spells over.
I sent you a link that allows you to be able to search through spells easier.
Okay.
It is considered legacy, but all the spells are up to date.
Cool.
It's the Pathfinder reference document spell list index, Ian. I think you're familiar with it.
I mean, I've been using the D20 companion site
This one allows you to actually like choose a filter. Like you can choose sorcerer list, what school, and which rule book.
Okay.
It just makes it easier so you know which ones you're looking at.
Sweet. Thanks. Okay, so I play with Hawthorne. I give him some food. Make sure he knows I'm not gonna leave him again, or believes it anyway.
Or believes
then-
it.
It takes some time, but he finally calms down.
Yeah. Then I copy sleep.
Okay. You sit at your desk for a little while you decipher stuff. You need to make a spellcraft check in order to do so.
That would be 20.
You successfully deciphered. You are able to copy it into your spellbook. Add sleep to your spellbook, your regular spellbook.
Booyah.
Adorno or Alhan, what are you doing?
No, I was gonna say she still has the Orichalcum ring circle on her, so I didn't take that.
Oh yeah, who's carrying the
Adeline has it.
I
She
have
has
scary-
you have the
scary powder
Orichalcum.
disc.
Well, you don't have the radiation one. You have the Orichalcum one.
I'm the one that made the guy go crazy.
No.
Don't I?
Well,
We showed it
crazy
to
in
him.
a
He
different way.
died, right?
Crazy in a different way. Yeah.
he didn't die because you showed it to him. Or I mean, he didn't die because of the item.
Well, right, but he like freaked out.
I'm gonna
Yes.
probably.
I'm just saying that the item itself it's just it.
I have an
I'm a-
eldritch horror.
You guys have like everything you did on microfiche, so Adorno can just go over it real quick.
I pull out the sketch of the rather and detailed sketch of the machine that was in Ziva's laboratory.
And
And
is this similar to the one I saw?
Very similar. In fact,
I pour over it.
the one that Alhan has drawn seems to be slightly more primitive in its construction, but it seems to be cleanly manufactured, just old. The one that you saw looked more complex, but also much more cobbled together from spare parts.
But I can tell that they're the same device with the same purpose.
Yes, they appear very similar. Similar, but not exactly the same. The one that Alhan has drawn seems to be missing the components that were containing the disc that you saw down with the absolution.
Well, then what the hell did it do?
I've never seen.
Aren't the discs vital to the operation?
I don't think the others have told you because I don't think they remembered. But they had found notes indicating that subjects who had undergone a procedure on this machine had not had their magic taken, but rather had their magic like severed. It appears that the disc is the critical component to transfer that magical ability to another person.
Okay. And whose machine was this?
It was found in council member Ziva's lab.
Ziva. Okay. Anything else like super important you need to know?
Ziva was the one who killed herself, so
Okay.
she might have been. She might have felt bad about her involvement in that experiment, possibly.
And this was being run by who? Who was in charge of this experiment?
We don't know.
No idea.
Okay. So how did you get the information about the specifics of the experiment? Was it in a journal or something?
There were some
There were
notes.
some, loose case file notes type things depicting various subjects that have been studied.
Okay.
And then she did have like a very short sort of suicide note on her when we found her that said something about "forgive me for what I've done."
That
So
was written in unusual but noticeable hand.
yeah. So we don't know if that was real or what, but
Any more flumph activity?
no
Not at this
flumps.
time.
No flumps.
No flumps. Okay. That's probably all I need to know. Oh, how much XP do I have? Or do we have?
I have it right here. Find it. 7715 out of 10,000.
Okay, cool. All right, I guess I'm going to sleep.
I stay up
Okay.
probably an hour longer, poring over the blueprints, thinking, probably going to engineer mode. Like, okay, what would I do to change this? And kind of just start sketching on a blank sheet to try to mirror it, but maybe adding my own designs to it.
I think my gold totals are wrong.
Why?
I only have myself at 41, which is, and I started with 50. And I know we've found gold and sold stuff.
Have we sold anything?
Not really.
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay, never mind.
This is like, wait,
I
I
thought
don't think
we got a large sum of gold at some point.
not
also
especially.
Found jewelry. You just
Yeah,
haven't sold
a
it.
Yeah, we
safe.
haven't sold it yet.
We found a large sum of gold in the safe in the mansion.
Did we take that?
Yeah, we distributed it, and Alhan took a little bit more for his components.
Oh, you're right.
And I think that happened twice, actually.
I don't know. I'm at 71 after giving that priest a 10 gold tip.
I'm at a combination of 4, 15, maybe 40-ish.
Yeah, okay. I did buy a crossbow.
Yeah, we
That's
did
true.
that.
Okay.
I feel like now I have too much gold.
No, you're
Oh,
fine.
no.
There's no such thing.
Okay.
Does anybody else choose to do anything before you guys go to sleep?
I would like to try to make some money. I'm gonna drink to because fuck today. And then I'm also gonna perform, and this is my perform check.
Ian, were you gonna have me make a engineering or alchemy roll?
Hell
What are you
fucking
trying to
yeah!
accomplish?
That's a fucking 20, natural 20.
You are on fire.
You are still blatantly fatigued, but it manages to come across as like a slow, sultry kind of a deal.
Bluesy.
Yeah. The smoke hangs lazily in the air. The patrons lean on their elbows and drool slightly as you seductively undulate your octupled body.
I can undulate better than the rest of them.
As mucus splashes the first row.
They're into it.
Since
But
I'm at the
Alhan,
barracks, if I can also, I don't know if anyone's around, but if I could ask Morgeet for an update on just in general, bring him
was
back.
Morgeet your, oh yeah, Morgeet's your henchman dude. Give me 1 sec. I will answer that. I just want to finish up with Alhan. Alhan, what are you trying to accomplish by sketching this out?
Of course, studying the blueprint itself, see what maybe doesn't belong, maybe what could be changed and swapped out with my own understanding.
Give me a knowledge engineering check.
Basically attempting to make it better.
Trying to make a better steel magic machine.
I don't know. Let me see. You said engineering. That was not a good roll. That was 4 plus 7, so 11. This machine is eluding me.
It's very complicated. You're like, oh well, maybe this bracket doesn't need to be here, but that's about it.
I'm also still exhausted. I just hold my head and just face plant into the table and pass out. Echo winds down as well.
As I fall asleep, I glance at the lab and say out loud, "Is that poop?" And then I fall asleep.
Oh no.
Savith. So you're back at the barracks. What did you want to ask, Morgeet?
I kind of wanted to ask him for updates on just in general if he's heard anything, because I think last time we left him, he was escorting somebody home from witnessing a body.
Yes, he was escorting. I think his name was Jafir, the doorman from the other night.
Doorman. Okay. Well, Morgit, is there anything to report? Any new updates?
Captain, we've had no unusual activity. Been oh, something something a bit odd. Not sure if we should be worried yet. Um, word from the council. Sharom and Ilio did not show for the session, and Duran would like you to look for them.
Oh shit.
More. Okay, so the only one who showed up for the council session is Duran.
Without wanting to embarrass him too much, I did not comment on the matter.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Is it still a council if it's only one person, ma'am?
Yeah, you're telling me. I wouldn't call it a council, but I will. I'll put it on my list to do things
The
to
council is
do.
one.
I hit like, I kind of want to like send people down to go see if they can like find out information from the guards, but like I feel like they could also just end up defecting, so I won't really mention that. I'll ask y'all later when we see each other again.
Okay, so you do not say any of that out loud.
Yeah, I didn't say anything out loud.
Okay.
I'm having an out loud monologue for y'all.
Okay.
All right, thank you, Morgit. Say hi to the missus for me.
Yes, ma'am. She's been very happy since I brought her those flowers. Mhm.
Wonderful.
Um,
I go.
if
You're
you'll
dismissed.
forgive me for saying so, ma'am, you look like shit.
Feel like shit, Morgit. Feel like shit. Thank you. You're dismissed. I elect to clean myself up and go to bed.
All right. You fall asleep in your office customarily. It's been a while since you've used your own bed. You're not even sure what it's for anymore. Um, and okay, so Ophelia's performing. Aveline, what are you doing?
As we head back to the pub, um, one, I wanted to see if anybody clocked us going to the pub or if there was anybody weird hanging out in the like sewer entrance or anything.
Give me a perception check on the way. Ophelia is officially not going to notice this since she's barely already performing,
Yeah.
but
Uh, 15.
you see no suspicious strangers following you or otherwise posted.
Okay. All right. Then I guess I'll just check in with my uncle. Make sure he's doing okay and nothing weird's been happening since we've been underground in a uh labyrinth for like a little bit and haven't
Um,
stayed here in a little bit.
yeah, he's wiping a glass with a rag that's dirtier than the glass.
Mm.
Um, while Ophelia gets ready to perform. Ah, I was beginning to be afraid you were dead.
Oh, sorry, no. No, we're fine. We just figured we'd get out of your hair for a while and found some stayed at a friend's place for a bit.
No, you don't write, you don't call.
Well, sorry. I'll try to be better about that. Anything anything happened here? Anything weird? You seem fine.
Nothing too far out of the ordinary. I been keeping an eye out and keeping an ear out. Seems as if there's some kind of trouble brewing back in the sewers. I didn't see that broad lady that came in before, but just some scuttlebutt. Seems like there might be muggings and worse going on now.
Um.
Is everybody here? Can you hear me? Oh my god.
Can't hear a thing.
Well,
But I don't seem to remember you needing their money too much, so
no, I'll be fine. All right. Well, yeah, just keep an eye out, I guess.
you know, Aveline, I know you have your issues with them, but if things keep going the way they're going, we may want to think about getting them out of town.
Yeah, you're right. I didn't want to think about that, but you're right. Would they even listen to me though? I mean, do they think that do they think everything's fine?
You know your parents, it's a fucking ivory tower over there. They think Hans and Neil or whatever their fucking servants' names are will protect them.
Yeah. Nah, their money won't keep them around forever. Okay. I'll go talk to them soon.
Your friend's in good form tonight. I'll say that she gets an extra couple coins.
Thank you. Yes, she's been practicing.
Mm-hmm. I'll send someone up with some warm water. You look like shit.
Oh man, I know. I'm not roughing it a bit more than usual these days.
Yeah, it's rough on my nose too. Get out of here.
Okay, thanks. No. I'll try to I'll throw like a couple of my own silver into Ophelia's collection bin and go, woo, yeah, just to
As you walk away.
woo, yeah, just to like beef up the crowd a bit, and then I'll go take a bath.
All right. Everybody finds their way to their various quote unquote beds. Everybody who is hurt, recover hit points equal to your level. If you do have ability score damage, you can recover 1 point of it. I don't know if anyone else does.
I did because it was from the suits and something, the soup and something else.
I am back up.
I think I fully healed myself, so I'm okay.
I'm good.
I'm full health now.
I am like finally back to full health after not being full health for like several sessions in a row.
I am also going to be putting on the Ring of Sustenance.
Oh.
All right, nice.
What's today's date? Today is the July 1st.
In game, or you just mean?
I've been saving my Pathfinder sheet with like what the date is.
Ah,
Smart.
If you also need a reference, I do when I upload our VODs. It's for. I also put the date that we did it for.
Okay, good. In case I forget. Because I forgot last time.
I got
But yes, the morning comes far earlier than some of you may have hoped. But you are otherwise all waking up and ready to start your day with beautiful smiles.
Oh, how much gold did I make?
You made a whopping 6.5 gold.
6 gold and
5 silver.
5 silver.
Mhm.
Okay,
Two
cool.
of those were from me.
Hey, for a
Do you want your
crowd
silver
full
back?
of drunken
No, you can
reprobates.
keep it.
That's actually pretty good.
Yeah. for like scumbags.
Hey,
Yeah.
that would buy me food for an entire month.
That's a good
Nope.
night. It's a good haul. Hey, fellas.
I wake up fairly early in the morning actually, because I was not injured or hurt or anything, and I am scribbling away on some of my notepads, trying to like write my parents a letter to think of how to apologize without apologizing and convince them to leave. And I keep crumpling it up and throwing it away and starting over.
I know we have our differences, but you are wrong and need to leave.
Nope. Crumple it. Start over. So I go through a couple pages in my journal, just screwing that up.
I wake up to papers from my desk stuck to my face again. And really, really tired.
I wake up feeling absolutely amazing.
Yeah. Slept like you
Oh,
were
you
dead.
are stretching. It's your own bed. Oh, these fucking sheets. Oh,
And I was
right
just
down to
healed.
the-
That smell a little bit like perfume, maybe.
And the bad back I had is just magically gone.
The sound of a slight bang comes from the lab.
I wander over and I say, "Need any help?"
You just see him. He fell out of the chair.
It wasn't a chemical explosion. It was just you falling.
Yes, I rolled a d20 to see what he was doing. It was under a 10. It was a nat 1. He was attempting to make phosphorus out of Hawthorne's crap.
Oh my god. He's trying to make fucking explosive like you fucking weirdo and you're with poop.
and
No,
acrid scent in the air.
I gave him the idea. It's my fault.
I just nod and with like a tight-lipped smile, and I just shake my head and walk away.
Just like it's too early. It's too early.
Actually, phosphorus isn't used for explosives, so we're good.
Poop
there's
is definitely
white
used. Poop is definitely used for explosives.
Fertilizers. But yes,
Yeah, but
there's a
phosphorus,
step
it makes,
process.
like, light.
There's a step process.
Not that if anybody's listening to this, I hold no responsibility of what you do with that information.
FBI, don't come on my door, please. Yeah, I wake up after falling out of the chair because exhausted from physical activities. And
Why did
Yeah.
you? Why did that try to sound like it was like oh, and then it just came off as oh.
Hauling
doesn't-
bodies.
because he doesn't do physical activities.
Any.
For someone who is 5 feet tall and 180 pounds, he's kind of a chunky boy.
You just thick.
Okay. Ophelia, are you doing anything?
Ophelia.
I'm waking up and greeting the day with vigor and venom.
Right.
I'm ready to blow down the fucking door of some fucking council members. I'm pissed.
I'm gonna go ahead and get ready and meet up with them at the Aveline's uncle's pub.
Oh.
Just
You
'cause
probably don't go to that area very often.
No, probably not.
I have no. I really have no idea.
Did we talk about where we were meeting before we split up?
No, we
No.
did not.
I know where we're gonna meet him.
Okay, I walk back into the lab and I say it's probably time we should meet back up with them.
Yeah, give me a second. Let me make some Tinder wigs.
Tinderwigs, okay.
It's basically like a match. Faster for lighting shit on fire
All right.
versus a flint and steel. So the Tinder wigs are a gold each. I think looking for the frickin'
I also spend the morning trying to fix my broken
Crap.
lockpicks.
I noticed that even the hangnail I had is gone.
Aveline, to repair your tools. I need you to make a craft tools check.
So to make a tinder wig, it's 1 gold. Doesn't have a DC.
Oh, wait. It's 11.
You are unable to repair your tools.
Let me check.
I'll probably set the DC to like 15. They're not that difficult.
I'm double checking. Oh no, craft DC is 20.
Okay, never mind. Too bad. You should have just gone with 15. Give me a craft alchemy.
I easily beat it. It's 18 plus 12.
Yep, you make a few tinder twigs.
I would say like a matchbox. So what is that?
You made 10. I'll give you 10.
Okay. So I'll knock 10 gold off my thing, and I use some of Hawthorne's poop to create the striking phosphorus at the top because the phosphorus is used for making tinder wigs.
Can't I just use mending to fix her tools?
You could if she were there and you were there.
Okay, well, I mean, we're gonna meet up, and she's gonna have broken tools.
I'll dig around for some more scrap metal and start making myself another set because I don't even think about anyone helping me fix my tool pick.
So tinder wigs allow me to basically light something on fire as a standard action instead of a full round action like for lighting a torch.
Okay.
So I now have a matchbox. All right, and clean up and make sure Echo is all wound up. And yeah, I lead Adorno out back to the inn.
Okay, Savith, it does take you a little longer than usual. You don't usually come down to the docks. You usually send some of your deputies out here because, fuck that. But it is one of the more notable taverns in this area, and eventually you do find your way there.
Okay. I was like, you want me to roll to see if I get lost?
Yeah, give me a survival check.
All right.
Oh no.
Yeah. Oh, okay. That's
All
wonderful.
right.
I got a 16.
Yeah, it doesn't take you too long. There's a couple of I went 1 block too far. But given Aveline's description of the place in the past, you're able to get there without too much trouble.
Nice.
And before long, everybody arrives.
I'm sitting there trying to fix my fucking tools, muttering to myself. It can't be that hard.
Without even saying anything, I cast mending on the tools.
Oh.
Adorno just walks up, waves his hand, and your bent tools just go.
Yep. Well, smoking with my other hand, smoking a cigarette.
I could have got it eventually, but thank you.
Wait, Adorno, you know mending?
Yep. What's a cantrip?
You may be able to fix this. I pull out the spine that has trace magic. Kind of hold it out to him. It's a spine of a book, but it's been destroyed.
Oh, even if it's a cantrip, I still have to have it prepared, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I didn't have it prepared. I had used my bound object for that, so it's not going to happen again today.
Okay, well, this is something we can deal with another day then, knowing that you have that.
Yep.
I let everyone know that Sharam and Ilio did not show up to the latest councilman meeting, so Adorno, do you have any idea where Sharam might be if we were to go look for him?
Ian, do I have any idea where Sharam might be?
Sorry, you were garbled. I thought you were saying something else. No, you do not know where. I mean, apart from maybe at his place of residence, but beyond that, no.
Okay. Or
potentially
Ilio's. I mean, are we in a state where the council's like in disarray or something, or might they be in council?
Well,
you
half
could
them
try
are dead.
Yes, many of them are in dead. The last few council meetings have been not in good state, I would say.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then I suggest we try his place.
Well, I know we need to go see The one who's which one is it? The redhead lady.
Well,
And
The crazy one.
before we go back to his place, I mean, how do we want to handle this? I mean, if he has been hiding stuff from you or from us,
I personally handle everything straightforwardly.
you just come out and say, "Hey,
I would just come out and say it.
He is a master wizard that can probably walk right over us. That sounds like a terrible idea.
He's also smart enough to see through any deception we might try.
There you go. I feel like we need to learn
we
more about the
could-
actual situation at hand. There's the councilwoman who is anchored herself up in her own house. Granted, she's a master of evocation.
Wait, hold on. What now?
One of the councilwoman, what was it, Anadir?
Yeah, the redhead.
Oh, that's the redhead?
Yeah.
Yeah, she is currently barricaded in her own house.
and has
Why?
announced herself separate from the council."
Essentially, yeah, essentially she's going to war with the council over something. I don't know what.
Over basically what has happened to the other council members.
Yeah.
And
Yes, she has very publicly blamed Duran and has also very publicly set herself against the rest of the council and barricaded herself in her home.
Okay, so has the council broken into factions at this point?
Eh,
Or is
there's
it
the
just
dead
her-
ones, the living ones, and then Anadir.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we have three factions. We have the dead, the living, and
Yes.
a rogue evocation master.
Well, we've got
Okay.
like the dead, the two missing now. The one
Yeah.
that's alive and angry at everyone, and the other one that's alive and angry at everyone and has barricaded herself in her house.
There are two missing. All right,
Sharam and
let's run down
Ilya.
the list real quick. Who's missing? Who's dead? Who's alive?
Sharam,
Quick recap. The first council member was Rodolphus, who was killed early on.
Right.
Council member Barrera, was discovered dead in her home. A local businessman was implicated, but was found later insane. Council member Ziva was found hung, believed to be killed by suicide. Currently, Anadir has barricaded herself in her home. Duran has last been seen at the council chamber, and Sharam and Ilio are missing. Or at least we're not at the last session.
Okay.
So it's just Sharam just showed up by himself.
So, there's just one person in council.
It's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
Was there the other night by himself.
awkward.
Duran showed up by himself.
It wasn't much of a council.
All right.
Like
Okay, so
Duran is taking his opponents out one by one.
Well, my preferred course of action would be to go speak to Shram about what's happened. He's never betrayed me in the past. I've always found
That
no
may be
reason
the
to trust him.
problem. The fact he's never
Well-
betrayed you.
We can also ask him, and in a non-intrusive way, ask him if he found anything out about the disc, and ask for its return, as that is evidence that we need to have for our full case, which is
And
not
we're-
incorrect or lying.
Do we still have the discs?
We have the
We have
You are
one
in
of them.
possession of one of them.
we're in possession of one of them. We're not in possession of the one that gives you cancer.
Okay. That's the one we found way back when.
which is the
Yes,
one we gave.
that's the
we
very
gave
first
Sharam.
one.
Mm.
But I mean, we know he lied about knowing what those were.
Yes,
Which does not fit well with
but it did not. It also did sound like this this Arvis character was talking ill of Sharam necessarily. So I don't. I have mixed feelings.
Okay, one more recap. Who do we like? Who do we not like?
I don't know.
Duran's a pretty
Uh,
straightforward
Everyone's pretty
on-
sus.
I
feeling
like
towards them.
Sabbath.
Yeah, we like Sabbath now.
That's
Sabbath's
it?
our home.
Pretty
Um,
honest. and
Thank you.
straightforward.
We are incredibly suspicious of every single council member, as they have all been implicated in what may be a conspiracy.
Well, conspiracy to do what?
Well,
Take
if
over
with,
the government, steal everyone's magic, and I don't know.
I mean, they're already the government.
well, it's like they're people of interest.
In what though? What's their what are their aims? What are they trying to do? Do we have any information?
Well,
That people's magic, as you described, is being cut off.
With
and
the-
given to somebody else.
with the use of these discs,
Well,
which
yeah,
is
that's
a problem.
No.
the rebels. They're trying to take down the people in charge. They're not working with them, as far as I know.
Yes, but they were the ones that discovered it in the first place and have continued. Basically, they continued without a lot of. They didn't like. They kind of left the other people for dead. They're still digging for this, whatever the hell they're looking for.
The
It's
council
costing.
members there.
And it's costing people lives, and people are dying around us. So, I'm just saying, it's very suspicious.
Got it. Okay.
Sus.
And we
Just a
have
little
some reason to
sussy sus.
discuss Sharam at this point, you said?
Well, because he lied to us about knowing what those discs were, because we know now that all of the council members had one,
Oh, okay.
Except Ziva.
except, well, she probably
Oh,
had
well,
one.
no, she never had
Well,
one.
She never
That's
had
why
one.
she
Okay.
didn't have one. Duh.
Hers may
Okay.
be taken.
No, she never had one. If Arvis is telling the truth, Ziva never took one.
Well, yes, only 6 were initially found. A 7th was later discovered and is now in the possession of Arvis. If you're
So-
talking, we're not hearing you.
So, I mean, we know he stole, or not that he stole, but we know that he knew what they were when we gave him one and he acted like, oh, I've never seen this before.
Yeah, so that's suspicious in the sense that he's not being 100% truthful with us.
Well, do you guys have another suggestion?
Well, I feel like it's a toss-up between talking to Explosion Lady or your mentor.
I feel like Anadir might be the best option at this point. She's already expressed herself against the council.
And we
Not there.
definitely know where she is. That's the other thing. We don't even
Well,
know if
we
We don't have
Sharam
to
is
look
at his
for her.
house.
Yeah.
Well, we know where Sharam is, or at least his residence. Like,
Well, we know where he lives, but we don't know if he's there.
That's
Yeah,
true.
that's what I'm saying. The lady we know is barricaded in her house.
Yeah, how barricaded is she? Are we going to spring a bunch of wizard traps as soon as we step on her foot on her property?
wizard traps,
We
probably.
haven't checked it out yet, but
I think we'd have to like knock on the door and say, hi, can we talk to you?
Well, we could check it out. Like, what's the worst thing that can happen? The last time we touched a
there-
gate, we were somebody forcibly made out with another person.
Well, see, that was enchantment. This lady is entirely rather dangerous magic. So the chance of us either turning around kissing each other pretty slim, turning into a
It's
pile
more
of
like
ash
exploding.
quite high.
Mostly explosions. Probably lots of fireballs.
I think our best bet would be just trying to actually seek a audience with her. Because we haven't really spoken to her directly. We don't really know what her deal is.
I feel like
Sure, we don't.
we should call her out in a bluff too, and say that we know about the discs.
could, if she's gonna give you guys flack because I'm, guard captain, is it possible for my, hold on.
You could be coming in for welfare.
I mean,
Well-
that might be. We don't necessarily know she'd have any problem with you, do we?
That's true. As long as we're not being threatening, I guess. Like, what's the point of?
I'm just worried because she said that she's against the council. People, you guys included, have already said to me that I have been lapdog before. So
I
I'm
am
worried
afraid
that,
of exploding.
on site.
Yeah. But I mean, she was
Explosion.
part of the council, so, like, she knows you.
Alright, well, I'm down to go check her out, but if I need to step away, I also can do that. But I mean, if you guys think that's the best thing to do right now, try to gain an audience, I'm down to do that.
And we should hurry up because we only have 30 minutes left. So.
Yes.
I mean,
Fair
I can figure it
decision.
out, so I'm going to follow your guys' lead in this one. But if that sounds like the best option, let's go do it.
I would love to go to Explodey Lady.
Do it,
Yeah.
Exploding Lady.
Let's go, explosions.
All right.
Before we set foot inside her property, I do a spellcraft scan.
Yeah, you guys proceed across town. She again lives in the wealthier east end of town. However, when you approach her estate, it is nothing short of fortress-like.
Oh God.
High iron gates block the entrance, and a large stone wall circumvents the entire property.
Is there an
Does she have
intercom?
guards outside?
None that you can see, at least none outside the wall. However, numerous gargoyles and other grotesque
I
statuaries
do not trust
uh,
this.
periodically dot the wall.
I wouldn't trust those.
I want
I
to scan
detect
around.
magic.
Yeah, I want to look for some kind of communication device, like a wizard intercom.
Wizard com.
No wizard intercom exists. However, you do detect, if you are close to the gate, you detect no magic on the gate.
I knock on the gate.
It makes the sound that iron makes when human knuckles hit it.
Ow. I is
Take
there
one
any
non-lethal
response?
damage. I shout
None.
Sabbath, or not Sabbath. I shout, who's this?
And
Anadir.
Oh dear.
I shout Anadir.
I project with my bard-like voice. Anadir, we request an audience. I look at a
No
gargoyle.
response comes to either of your hails.
Is the door locked?
The
Is it-
gate is
yeah.
securely locked.
Did I detect any magic from the gargoyles, or are they too far?
They are outside of your 60-foot range of detection.
Damn, they're fucking high up.
Well,
Are they
there's-
that high, or would you just need to walk over to them?
There are none essentially attached to the gate. They are otherwise situated periodically along the walls.
And there's
This is a
no
really high
magic in
wall.
the
We
gate?
can't see over it, right?
Correct. This wall is at least like 15 feet tall.
Well, we
Okay.
can pick the lock, or we can head somewhere else. Unless you guys
Wait,
want to
they're
climb
at
this
least
wall.
it's at least 15 feet tall, but I can't get the magic reading off of the gargoyles? Are they floating in the air?
No, they're just more than 60 feet away from the gate. If you want to walk,
Oh, I do.
fucking 60 feet over.
I'm sorry. I thought that was implied. I apologize.
You, as you go to examine one of the
Oh, no,
gargoyles,
he's gonna fucking
Oh
attack me.
God!
you recognize a fiery symbol only moments too late.
No!
No!
Rude!
Oh no.
Hermicus protects her.
Can I do I get a reflex save? Good to know. at least.
You get, hang on. Nope, that's not
Please.
the right one.
Oh, I would really like a reflex save.
Wait, where were these gargoyles?
They're
They
just on
were
the
top?
wall!
Just
He's
walking
hanging
by
out.
triggered one.
I just looked at it. I got near it and I'm getting barbecued. What if I was just like an old lady?
I
Calamari.
don't know if it's fire. It could be like bringing you to stone or something.
Barbecue.
Oh,
Let's see.
I love you guys. I knew you well. Don't eat me. That's weird.
What if you smell like?
You do get a reflex save.
I take it. Ooh. Reflexes +7, so 24.
Ooh.
You avoid catching fire, however, you do take 3 points of fire damage as flame
Ow, 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 ow,
exhales
ow, ow,
from this
ow.
gargoyle's mouth.
I hate fire.
Can we not touch or go anywhere near
I
these statues?
didn't touch it. I'm looking at
How
it.
close were you? How close were you?
I don't know how close was I.
I
Close
don't know.
enough. I was
Enough.
within. I
30
was
feet
at
away.
least within 60 feet for it to fucking hit me.
Can I tell from a safe distance whether there are any like attack charges left in the gargoyle?
If you walk over and examine it, the rune has since disappeared.
Oh, sweet. Can we go? We'll climb up over here. I grabbed the car with the grappling hook.
I mean, we could also just pick the lock,
Yeah,
Or
I could try
attempt to.
picking the lock.
so we don't have to climb over this 15-foot wall.
I mean, I haven't had good luck lately, but let me give it a shot here. Hold on.
Well, your tools are fixed now, so maybe it'll
Oh,
work.
yeah, that's pretty good. 25.
Hey.
Yes.
Nice.
It takes all of your effort, but you are able to unlock the massive lock on the gate.
There's like
And
a,
it-
like a single sweat brow coming down. Like,
Ooh, I did it. Okay. push the giant. Are the doors like way too heavy for me to push open? Do I need help? This is like
No,
a fortress,
mean,
right?
It's slow, but you are able to slowly.
Okay. What do we see before we step in? What do we see now that we can see past the fence?
You see almost a very Spartan-like courtyard. There are only a few plants, and they themselves are very aggressive, spiky, drought-tolerant sorts of plants.
Die.
With needles.
A very simple stone walkway leads to a squat edifice. Squat, but rather spread out.
I do not turn off my detect magic. I keep that shit on.
There are not many windows. The few of them that exist are high and small.
Murder
Interesting.
holes.
Is there any evidence of magic in front of us?
None that you can immediately detect.
Is there a door? Like just a regular fucking door?
It's big and heavy and made of wood, but yes, there is a door in the front of the building.
Okay.
That's the only door?
The only door you see.
I would like
approaching it from
to
the front.
cautiously proceed with my detect magic on towards the door.
You guys have not proceeded very far towards the door when a figure appears on the roof of the house.
Can I do a perception check?
You may.
Yeah, okay. We're all perceiving. Ah,
Mine's
shit.
high. 23.
Oh, good. Yours is better than mine. I'm squinting. It's too early. I still can't see very much.
17. No, 15.
8.
Are we all perceiving right now?
I'm perceiving.
14.
19.
All of you do notice this figure approaching on the rooftop. Ophelia, you are the only one who picks out the details. This is a male figure wearing a red tabard, looks like some sort of uniform, decorated with an orange flame.
Oh my god.
Stop! Who goes there?
Ophelia, Aveline. I started naming off everyone.
Guard Captain Sabbath, we're looking to speak to the lady Anadir.
We wish for an audience.
Anadir will see no one. She has made it clear that her allegiance is no longer to the council. You will leave, Captain Sabbath, and you will take your deputies with you.
I resent that remark. I am no deputy. I am an octopus person.
I'll say we hold no allegiance to the council. We're here to talk to her about a matter that involves her safety.
As you can see, her safety is quite assured. He raises his hand, and a small flicker of fire appears in it. Now, if you know what's good for you, you will turn around and pass back through those gates.
Does she know that we know about the discs?
She
no,
doesn't
you
know
guys
us.
No, nobody
We haven't
knows,
talked to her
yeah.
at all.
Well, maybe.
Sir,
We
do
can
you
the discs?
Are you gonna pull out the disc and make him concuss again?
Well, no, it's currently in Aveline's bag.
It's in my bag.
I see.
Well, shall we pull it out and say, "Will this get us in?"
Tell her we have information about the discs. She'll know what it means.
He stares at you scrutinizingly.
We can wait here. That's fine. I don't mind. I've done a lot of walking within the last week. I wouldn't mind just sitting for a while. I actually performed last night and I'm a little tired. Like,
You just sit.
yeah, I'll just sit
Pull out her
here.
bedroll.
Or if you I don't know, if you probably have a way of communicating with the other people around here, you could call like a page or something, like a messenger person, or you can use send message. That's also a good one.
He doesn't seem to be listening to you, only kind of examining you guys. But after an almost interminable wait, He does turn aside, and it appears he might be talking to someone behind him.
Oh, sweet, cool. He's talking to a guy.
Everybody can
Finally,
see what you
nails.
see, Ophelia.
Oh, I
can do
don't
that,
know.
but-
I had a good perception check. I don't know.
Ian, for familiars, do I roll the hit die or they just take half my health?
It's half your max health is what their health is at any given level.
Gotcha. Just double checking.
The heavy door creaks open, and out hops a small-sized creature.
Another dust method.
Oh my god. Can I do a knowledge, I guess. Would this be dungeoneering or
This is planes.
Planes.
Yeah, I have knowledge
Okay.
planes, so I can do a knowledge planes check.
I do
Oh
not.
please, because I have no idea what this little fucker is. I rolled a 6.
21.
What's that?
21.
Yes, you reckon, especially after your meeting with Kazist some time ago, you recognize this as a mephit, but this is clearly a fire mephit.
Of course.
It hops down the path towards you quite sprightly.
Do I speak fire method?
What do they speak? Do you know?
They speak infernal?
No, they speak Ignan, I think.
Oh
okay.
shit, I don't know. Again.
I would comprehend languages. That allows me to understand but not speak it, right?
Correct.
Well, it's, presumably he speaks common. He's coming out to greet us.
Hello, mighty Mephit. I try to greet it, just I guess friendly and not condescending. Hello? Can anyone hear me? Did I get disconnected again? Son of a bitch.
Yes.
Sam.
Wait, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
We can
Oh
hear
my
you.
god. Sorry, I couldn't hear anything.
Okay.
Shit is wax.
I did
He's
look
sneering at
over.
us.
It's definitely my Discord that's having the issue.
Hmm.
Mm.
And when I looked over at next to Voice Connect, it was like fucking red. Like
Oh,
I was
okay,
having
yeah,
like a
you're-
connection issue.
Some sort of latency.
Yeah.
Well, it hops over, its little face contorted in a sneer.
What brings you to the home of my mistress?
I love that.
We need to speak with her immediately. We have information that is vital to her safety, and I think she'd be interested in.
Especially
You may consider me as her voice. Tell me the information you have.
another council member is dead. Ziva is dead. 2 other council
We care
members.
not.
2 of the others are missing, and we know about the discs.
What disc?
I look at Evelyn.
Discs made of sky metal. Just tell her that.
Out of character, you have no idea what sky metals are. They're not a thing.
Oh, I don't. My bad. I thought that was. I thought I made that check.
You know that they are metals, but there's no such thing as sky metals because they haven't fallen from the sky.
My bad. I thought that check was made. I apologize. Revert.
We also found out about the abomination named Arvis.
This name means nothing to me. And if you have nothing more than words, you can leave.
Show him the disc.
Aveline, show him the disc, please.
I'll pull it out of my satchel and unwrap it and show it to the method and be like, are you sure you know nothing about this?
It hops gingerly closer.
People's
Give
ma-
me a sense motive check.
Sense motive.
23.
Dirty 20.
Oh, sorry, 24.
18.
I got a 20. Wait, no. I got a 22. My bad.
Sorry, this was sense motive.
Yes.
I failed mine.
Everybody but Ophelia sees its little eyes widen in unadulterated greed.
I snatch it back from him. Now, can we
No.
go see the lady of the house?
I will check. Wait here.
And with that,
Like-
he hops back towards the door. Doink, 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 doink.
It's Alvin and the Chipmunks. That's what I'm hearing.
Mm-hmm. Little angry Alvin and the Chipmunks.
I love it.
I'm not gonna lie, that disguises a voice way better than some of the voice changers I've heard.
It's pretty good.
Good to know. After a few minutes, the door reopens and he hops his way partially over to you and beckons with one clawed hand to come in.
Sweet.
We go in.
We got our audience.
We're going in.
Will grant you an audience.
I keep Echo on my shoulder the whole time.
I proudly swagger.
I follow behind.
Yep. I walk in.
I'm checking as we walk in. I want to see if there's any other, like, posted sentries, people hanging out, or anything.
Yes. In fact, as you enter this fortress-like building, the Mephit leads you down a long hall lined with columns. Beautiful, intricate murals decorate the walls. However, their subject matter is anything but. Images of battle and other such grisly adornments decorate the walls. It's clearly meant to be artistic, but the subject matter is simply too violent to pass for good taste.
What? Why? Why?
You do see periodically additional men and women in the same red tabards posted along the hall.
She has
But-
quite the personal army.
Periodically. How long is this hall?
Okay, you
It's
see
very
like
long.
two sets. One at the beginning and one towards the end.
Alright.
We're like walking for like an
Every
hour.
10 minutes, you see another. Garden Growth.
Where are we going? Underground.
5 miles later.
What a
Um,
TARDIS?
Figure on the inside.
Yep. Like I said, it's sort of a short building, but it's very spread out. But before long, the Mephit leads you through a large set of gilt doors, and within is an octagonal chamber with what can only be described as a throne sitting on the inside, made of stone, harsh, unforgiving, and very rectangular. Perched on it
Is there at least a
is
cushion?
She does not appear to be interested in it. She is sitting in it in a super power stance.
She like
Like
threw
the
it to
House
the
of the Queen
side.
on.
Right?
Your
Yeah.
batleths on the wall.
Ah,
There's a little bit stains of blood everywhere. Like,
but you do see her seated on this throne, and I think that is where we'll leave it.
I say yo, and then that's it. Okay.
Stop.
Don't say yo.
Stop.
What's up, foo?
Nice crib.
What the shit is this? It's mid.
My lady.
What's up,
the
G? I like
fedora
your
to you.
cut.
Nah, man, this shit's whack. This shit's fucking mid. I don't like this shit, dude.
The fuck is mid?
But yeah, what are these words you're using?
How old am I? What the fuck is this? Where am I?
Mid means like base. It means it's average or below average. So if somebody calls something mid, it's bad.
Like middling?
Yeah.
And people's standards are so high. Average means bad now. Jeez.
Well, it mostly it's like barely average, like barely like
It's C minus.
like C minus, yeah. Like
You passed, but
yes, you put your name on the SAT.
it's 2 points, right?
It's 2 points.
But everybody can add 200 experience to their cheats.
Nice.
Ever so closer.
Pretty good for just sleeping.
There was some role playing going on.
Discussing, and
I did learn a new spell.
Yes, you did.
we woke you back up again. We
You
got
lived.
you healed.
Yeah, right.
There's
You're
more.
not
There's more of those
dead.
enchantment spells you can learn.
Hoggers
Not
not dead.
Not really.